Bismillah wa salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Today we are going to continue our distant learning. Today we are going to deal with Unit 6, Lesson 1, the gender divide. Here we are going to talk about the differences and the similarities between male and female, between women and men. Before we start our lesson, we have here some questions. Try to think of them. In what way do you think men and women behave differently? Number 2, in what ways do you think their behavior is similar? Number 3, do you think there are more similarities or differences? We have another question here. Do you think you know a lot about men and women? Answer true or false for this statement. We have here some questions. You have to answer true or false. Then check your answer with the result of gender studies. Number 1. Women talk more than men. النساء يتحدثن أكثر من الرجال. True or false? Number 2, women tend to worry more than men. النساء يقلقن أكثر من الرجال. Number 3, men are more truthful than women. الرجال أكثر صدقا من النساء. Number 4, men are more easily bored than women. الرجال من السهولة أنهم يشعرون بالملل أكثر من النساء. Number 5, women have a greater tolerance for pain. Number 6, women live longer than men. النساء يعيشن أطول من الرجال. Let's discuss this question after you listen to our lesson today. Yes, try to listen.
Unit 6, The Gender Divide, pages 82 and 83. 1. Listen and discuss. Do you think you know a lot about men and women? Answer true or false for these statements. Then check your answers with the results of gender studies. 1. Women talk more than men. 2. Women tend to worry more than men. 3. Men are more truthful than women. 4. Men are more easily bored than women. 5. Women have a greater tolerance for pain. 6. Women live longer than men.
I think women talk much more than men. That's just a stereotype, though I do think women talk more than men about certain things. Like what? Women like to talk about their feelings, but men usually don't. Men would rather talk about sports or cars. Typical.
1. The common stereotype that women talk more than men is wrong. In fact, recent research shows that there is very little gender difference in how much people speak. Some research suggests that men tend to speak more than women in formal settings, and that women speak more in informal situations. One study revealed that women speak an average of about 16,000 words a day, and men do too. 2. Studies show that women worry more frequently and more often than men. This may be due to the fact that women's brains produce less of a brain chemical called COMT, which controls anxiety. Having less of this chemical can make it harder for a person to stop worrying. 3. Women lie frequently, and men do too. However, research shows that women and men tend to lie about different things. Women are more likely to lie in order to try to not hurt a person's feelings. They are also more likely to lie to try to avoid a conflict. However, you are more likely to be told a lie by a man for a different reason. Men more often lie in order to make themselves seem more impressive. 4. Studies show that men have more restless temperaments than women. For example, women seem to have a capacity to adjust to repetitive tasks, but men don't. They dislike being asked to do such tasks and are less likely to successfully complete them. It is speculated that women do better in these situations because they have a greater ability to keep their thoughts and imagination active, even during tedious activities. 5. Many people assume that since women have babies and men don't, women probably have a greater ability to deal with pain. However, the research seems to indicate that, due to their body chemistry, women actually have lower tolerance for pain. During recovery after surgery, women tend to experience pain with greater frequency and intensity than men do. 6. Women outlive men all around the world, sometimes by an average of as much as 10 years. For example, in the US, the average life expectancy is about 79 for women, but only 72 for men. The gap is largest among people who live to be 100 or older. Worldwide, among people 100 or older, women outnumber men 9 to 1.
Yes, after listening, try to think of the question that we have mentioned before here. Number 1, women talk more than men. I think after listening, it's false. Yes. Number 2, women tend to worry more than men. Yes, it's true. Yes, true. Number 3, men are more truthful than women. Yes, it's false. Number 4, men are more easily bored than women. Yes, true. Number 5, women have a greater tolerance for pain. Yes, it's false. Number 6, women live longer than men. Yes, it's true. After that, we have here the difficult words or the new vocabulary in this lesson. Number 1, stereotype in English means a fixed idea about a person or thing. فكرة شائعة أو نمط سائد. Number 2, gender اللي هو الجنس أو النوع. 3, restless, unable to relax. Number 4, repetitive, متكرر. 5, anxiety, a feeling of worry اللي هو القلق. 6, intensity, very serious or strong اللي هي الشدة. 7, capacity اللي هي ability المقدرة. 8, temperament اللي هو المزاج. The last one, tedious اللي هو boring. The last thing we should do is this question. Complete each sentence with a word from the books. We have here some words. You have to choose a word to complete the sentence. Number 1, that blonde hair people are not smart is ridiculous. Yes, I think the answer is stereotype. Yes. Number 2, we were bored and so we decided to find something to do. Yes, restless. Number 3, that film is it shows the same place over and over. Yes, repetitive. Number 4, I always feel overwhelming the night before a test. Yes, anxiety, قلق. 5, the thunderstorm made animals nervous. Yes, the intensity. Number 6, some people believe that animals have to feel the same emotions that humans do. Yes, capacity. 7, Louisa has a lovely temperament. She's always happy and smiling. 8, finding source for an essay can be a time-consuming and, yes, tedious task. The last one, the of an animal, yes, the gender of an animal often has a specific name. For example, a male horse is a stallion and a female horse is a mare. By this we come to the end of our lesson. Thanks for watching. Till we meet again. Thanks. Goodbye.